Okay, I want to take the bull by the horns and look at this. What about democracy? Will we remain a democratic country? Let's just look and see. Because democracy is on the edge. We have Republic Uglies that have become basically, so many were on the payroll to let's just call it out, on the payroll to Russia. How many did we see going over to Russia, having these dinners and you know, sitting next to Putin, chatting up Putin, dark money behind the scenes, okay? We know that 45 will never, ever, even now, he will not say a bad word about Putin, okay? So we have those that are like Steve Bannon, that are anarchists. We have the Federalist Society, basically anarchists that want to tear our government down, replace it with a definitely not a democracy. They want to have an autocratic rule, okay? So what about democracy? Oop, whoa, that one jumped out. Okay, rapid happenings, okay? And I mean, that one jumped out. I had to go chase it. We have so many things up in the air, okay? So many things up in the air. Rapidly, we have this ongoing battle with just fallacy and pie in the sky, just illusions, drama being put out. It's a cross to bear, okay? This is not an easy thing. This is about having to deal with all the illusion, the spins, I just see it as the going against Christianity. Basically, we have the evil angels, what I call the evil angels, evil evangelicals, that putting a liar on a pedestal, okay? So it's that type of energy. People are bearing the burden. We're worried about it, about all these things that they're involved with, selling out, things they're trying to get away with, okay? The Putin drama, yeah, that they're in bed with, that they are continuing to share with, sup with the governments. Yeah, it's the card for the governments. So it's the worry about the things they're trying to get away with behind the scenes, you know, with ones like Putinesca's regimes and stuff, the things that they're doing. It's about putting that energy forward, new energies with an end. An end to our health, okay? They have a plan. Make no mistake, they have a plan, okay? It's all in the cards, okay? This is the wheel, karma, the fox, okay? Karma, the fox. They are doing all they can to put an end to the health of this nation as it stands, okay? So we have to be 100% vigilant because they are crafty. Now, you know, I never was one to buy into these conspiracy theories of, but They have a darkness, and they are full on board with this, trying to put an end to the health of our nation. You know, anything that has to do with health, healthcare, aiding people, getting rid of guns, anything that's healthy and beneficial, they've turned over on their ear, okay? And we can see that happening. We need gun rights. We need more guns. We need to get rid of abortion. We need to get rid of contraception. Anything that's healthy, beneficial for the country, they are turning on their ear. So this is saying we need to really watch it. They are really in all-out earnest trying to kill our country. Now, if that's not something that just raises the hair in the back of your neck, so to speak, I don't know what will. So let's see, what can we do about this? I'm going to pull some more cards because that was just chilling. That reading was chilling. They are all out war about ruining the health of this nation. What have they done? They've got the toxic things in the streams. They're polluting. They're fracking. They're doing all that they can, all for just what? Money, positions of power, putting all of that into effect without one care for Gaia, for humanity. I just watched that video last night on DuPont where they were making Teflon, and all these people were getting ill. They found this chemical from DuPont in these water things, and they had huge case. This guy was fighting against DuPont. They did eventually win, but we still have that stuff going. We still have, what is it, Michigan, that's got that horrible toxic, and we have these types of things going all over, trying to ruin our healthcare system, continuing to pollute, continuing to just anarchists tearing down our country, instilling these neo-Nazis. Just, you look at it and it's overwhelming. And we have held a blind eye to this for so long. Okay? So what do we need to do? What can we do? What do we need to do in order to right things? Let's see what we have. Okay. First thing out, the offerings. Seeing what's offered in the past. Seeing what's been offered in the past. We need to look at things of the past. Be aware of it. Let's see what we have with that. Being aware of the things in the past. Okay. Just looking at it, where has the purity gone? What are the things, looking from the beginning of it, like the things I was saying, like DuPont, like the fracking, like the just all the stuff that's gone on that they've offered in the past that is taking away from the color of our country, basically. Okay? And the things that they've done to try to whitewash things that are leading to a death. When I see lilies, it just reminds me of funerals and that type of things. So it's about strength, love, strength and love, knowledge, strength, love, and knowledge. We need to educate ourselves about the things that started going wrong in the past. Where they started to be the worm that turns, the turn of that worm, the screw, just tightening the screws. Okay? Offering up death, offering up these things in the end to our children, to, like I said, polluting streams, polluting and taking away from children, just the whole thing that they've been doing. We need to look at it. The losses we're facing, and the about going ahead to the future. Where are we going to move? What are we looking at? Looking at the streams, looking at the pollution, looking at the losses. We need to put in place legislation. Okay? We need to stand up. We still have things in reserve, but we need to continue to look towards the future and look at where we've gone wrong in the past to start to heal it. If we want families, if we want a happy nation, if we want to truly be a nation, okay, we need to look at this, because there are clouds, okay? We have the dark clouds, and we are on the precipice. This is the time. We cannot wait to act. It's saying you need to act now. We need to reverse the things that they put in place in the past, which have taken us down this road to where we're at now, which is critical time. We need to educate ourselves. We need to stand up. We need to get this legislation, laws put through, because we are in the midst of, again, happy family. We've got the clouds. We got the storms. And we're going to have more of storms and the physicality of these things coming when it comes to nature. More hurricanes, more floods, more droughts, more all of that thing, if we don't start reversing this stuff and looking at the false offerings that we were given in the past that took us down this road to where we are now, which is a time of critical, really critical things. Now, we've lost a lot through this already, but we still have some in reserve. And it's so important now to turn around and see the road we've been taken down. And again, we need to look at history. We need to be mindful of that and see where we went wrong. Where did these things start going off track? And turn that back. We need more regulations to take care of the environment. We need the regulations for healthcare, for all of those things that they've tried to take away from us with these false offerings, okay, the false knight. Okay, so it's time to really look at all of these avenues and all of these things, take the blinders off and fight for what we want with strength. It doesn't mean fighting with guns and knives and this thing. It means standing up and no longer being bullied by the uber right, by these corporations, these ones that are, lining their own pockets and just lying through their teeth to people with their agenda, okay? Which their agenda is anarchy, okay? They don't want any kind of rules. They don't want any kind of, they want a free-for-all. And they don't care what happens to future generations. They don't care what kind of egregious actions they've done in the past, and they continue to do. So this is something we need to stand up for 100% to change if we want to keep our country, if we want to keep democracy, if we want to keep basically our world, okay? Because this is spread across the globe. This is not just a thing for America. This is spreading across the globe. This is an awakening, a thing of universe saying, you need to wake up, and you need to wake up now, and you need to take this seriously and start rolling back these things that they keep putting out there. Okay, false offerings, trying to cover over, doing these continued dark things. Okay, it's time to stand up, and stand up now of one accord and demand that we have our country, demand that we have our rights, and that we take care of Mother Earth, our other brothers and sisters in humanity, okay? And just wanting the rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which does not mean my life, my right, my pursuit of happiness to oppress others, okay? That's not what it means. It means to be in this together. So I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light, and I'll see you online. And if you find value in this, please share it. Please share it. Okay? Because I feel like this was an important reading of we need to be aware and take our heads out of the sands and stand up for what's right and refuse to be cowed into a corner where this dark machine, like what's his name, the guy in the wheelchair saying dark MAGA is coming, dark MAGA, dark MAGA. Well, dark MAGA's been here for a long time, okay? And we need to see it for what it is. Thanks for tuning in. Love and light, and we'll see you online.